Hello friends and welcome to Parks Crafty Creations. I'm your host Brian Parks, and today I've got a sewing project that's both quick and incredibly handy. We're making a weighted pincushion with an attached scrap bag. This is one of those projects you'll want to make more than once. They're fast, easy, and perfect for using up fabric scraps you might already have lying around. The design is pretty clever. The pincushion is weighted, so it stays put right where you need it. And the scrap bag hangs conveniently off the side to catch fabric trimmings, loose threads, and even those little paper bits from patterns. No more piles of thread tails collecting on your sewing table, and no more mystery pins rolling onto the floor for your foot to find later. Ouch. These are perfect for your sewing table, your cutting table, or even next to your ironing board. And if you've got a sewing friend, this makes an amazing handmade gift. Before we get into it, if you enjoy this content, be sure to give us a like below, as it really does help out the channel. Do it now, please. And if you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell icon so you'll always be notified whenever a new video drops. And hey, if you love what we do here, be sure to share us with your friends. Here's what you'll need. One 8-inch by 4.5-inch piece of fabric for the hinge, one 7-inch by 8-inch piece of fabric for the pincushion, 2 pieces of 9-inch by 16-inch fabric for the scrap bag body, outer fabric, and the lining, an 18-inch piece of 1/2-inch wide boning, and 1 1/4 cup of crushed walnut shells for filling the pincushion. Now that we've got our materials and fabrics are cut to size, let's start by making the hinge. This is the little fabric bridge that connects the pincushion to the bag. Fold the 8-inch by 4.5-inch fabric in half, right sides together. Stitch around with a 1/4-inch seam allowance, but leave a small opening to turn it right side out. Before turning, snip your corners. This will help your corners turn nice and crisp. Just be careful not to cut into the stitching. Then turn it right side out. Press it flat. And set it aside. Next, let's work on the pincushion and attaching the hinge to the pincushion. On the 7-inch side of your pincushion fabric, fold over one end by 1/4 inch and stitch down with an 1/8 inch seam allowance. Now, fold over your pincushion fabric and insert your hinge fabric. Stitch around with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, leaving that folded edge open. Turn your pincushion right side out, and using a chopstick or a turning tool, push out your corners. Let's set our pincushion aside and turn our attention to our outer scrap bag fabric. Grab your outer scrap bag piece and fold under the top edge by 1/4 inch and stitch with an 1/8 inch seam allowance. Now, fold the bag in half, right sides together, and stitch down the side and bottom with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. To box the corners, we're going to flatten each bottom corner. Measure 6.5 inches from the open end. Mark across. And stitch. Trim the corners, leaving a 1/4 inch seam allowance. We're going to repeat the exact same process for the lining piece. Fold, stitch, and box the corners, just like we did with the outer fabric. With your outer bag right side out, center the hinge along the inside seam and top stitch it in place. The pin cushion should be hanging over the bag's edge. Place the lining inside the outer bag and top edges lined up. We're going to stitch around the top with a 1-inch seam allowance. Then, using your zipper foot, stitch again, this time as close to the edge as possible, leaving a 1.5 to 2 inch opening to slide in the boning. Insert the boning. There will be some overlap. Then, close the opening with a top stitch, making sure to backstitch to lock it in place. Now, let's fill the pin cushion with 1¼ cups of crushed walnut shells. Why walnut shells? They give your pins a nice grip, keep them sharp, and add weight so the pin cushion stays put. Once filled, top stitch the opening closed. And that's it. Your weighted pincushion with scrap bag is ready to use. It's practical, it's cute, and it's a great scrap buster project. If you found this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell icon so you'll always be notified whenever a new video drops. And don't forget to share us with your friends. I've been your host, Brian Parks, for Parks Crafty Creations. Happy sewing, and we'll see you next time.